Welcome to High School Football Game Night, presented by Scenic Cable Network and Production. Now, here's tonight's game.
Brian Nyman. Brian, how do you think this 2013 football season has gone thus far?
Well, so far everything is, no big surprises. Although Daleville did lose an early game earlier in the season, that was kind of surprising. But
they lost that night of the rainout.
Yeah, exactly. So other than that surprise, I think Daleville's been pretty much what everybody's expected. They don't rarely have a bad team, so we'll see how they do against Pike County tonight, though.
Yeah, we've seen several different things set up for tonight's game, so we'll kind of bring that along to you. Pike County won the toss and elected to go to the second half, so the Warriors will get the ball first. Deep for them will be number 1, DeMarcus Flowers, one of the captains for tonight, and we're about ready to get this thing underway here in Daleville, Alabama tonight.
Here we go.
Here we go. It's going to come over to one of the upbacks. He crosses the 20, 25, 30, 35, almost gets to the 40-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10. No yellow flags on the field, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Warhawks from Daleville. Looks like number 32, Joshua Pittman, was the guy that brought it back. He picked it up at about the 12-yard line and brought it out to the 38, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Warhawks from Daleville. 3-2 on the year, and the Pike County Bulldogs are 2-3 on the year. So we'll see how things shape up as we take this first play from scrimmage on this Friday night in Daleville. Shotgun formation for the quarterback, number 7, Jonathan Pittman. Takes back, he looks to throw first, and it's intended for DeMarcus Flowers, and just a little bit out of his reach. However, Pittman was being pursued there by a would-be tackler.
Yeah, I think he had to throw that a little sooner than he would have liked to, and rather than take the sack, he basically threw it away.
Yeah, and we also point out that it's homecoming here in Daleville tonight. We've seen quite a bit of activity. We're going to see what this second down is. We got 1 wide out to the far side, 3 to the near side. They hand the ball up the middle, and he is going to be stopped for a loss of yardage. Looks like about 6 or 7 yards on that carry. Number 13, LeBrian Bloodsaw, and number 53 for the Bulldogs. They said came up on the tackle, but he's not listed on my program. So we'll have to just say he was thrown for a loss. And it's going to bring up 3rd at about 15. So the first play from scrimmage was incomplete. And here we go with the 3rd down play. We got 2 wide outs to the near side, 2 to the far side. 1 man in the backfield with the quarterback. He's back to throw. A position throw over the head of the intended receiver, number 5, Alexander McNeil. And the nearest player near it was number 1, Jarrell Lawson. And as we hear on Saturdays in Troy, the pass play fell incomplete. And I guess we'll hear that a lot tomorrow with as the Trojans homecoming in Troy against South Alabama from Mobile, who played very, very tough against Tennessee and had an opportunity to win close to the end of the game. It's 4th and punting, and back to receive at about the 27-yard line. Here's the kick. It's going to be hitting at the it hit a player from
yeah, it did.
From Daleville.
And there it is. I think they're going to set it up at the 35?
35, yeah. Well, that had already traveled 10 yards, so Daleville could have picked up that ball and it had been 1st and 10 for them.
Yeah, yep.
So nothing happens of any kind of excitement except for maybe a 6-yard loss play on 3rd and 2nd down. So we'll see what the Bulldogs from Pike County can do from their own 35. 10 minutes, 50 seconds remaining here in the first period of play. Late player coming into the field. Your quarterback is going to be Jarrell Lawson. Under center, hands off to the deep back. He passes through. He's rambling for yardage, and he's going to have enough to pick up the first down. Looks like they got to stop his forward progress at the 49-yard line.
Wow, one play, one first down.
Yeah. Kind of a tall fellow back there, too. Look like number 7, Jonathan Pittman. I'm sorry, number 7, Stevie Smiley. Clock rolling at 10:32 left in the first period of play. We're just underway. Gorgeous night for football. Hands off to 16. He crosses the 45, 40, still on his feet to about the 37-yard line. Goes number 15, that's Marquavius Rogers, and that brings up a first down for Pike County.
Wow, 2 plays, 2 first downs.
Yeah. So they're now in Warhawk territory at the Warhawk 38-yard line. First and 10. Hands off to the deep back. That's number 15 again, Marquavius Rogers. And he gets it down to just inside the 35-yard line of the Warhawks. So it'll be second down and about 7 for first.
Yeah, they got him that time. I guess they went to the well one too many times, but he picked up 3. That wasn't bad.
No, not at all. So it's second and 7. Your quarterback, Jarrell Lawson, hands off to number 5, who crosses the line of scrimmage, crosses the 30. Still on his feet to the 25, and looks like he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That'll be enough for the first down as Timorian Tompkins made the first down.
Looks like they got 2 running backs in that backfield for them.
Yeah, that number 15, Marquavius Rogers, has picked up 2 big gainers. He is not in there right now, but number 5, Tompkins still is. Under center, gives it to the up back, number 2, Theodore Smith. And he's going to ramble down to about the 20. So that's going to give him a couple of yards on the play. Well, they're going to give him a 4, so it'll be second and
6.
Well, the way they got that thing marked, there's no way at 6.
No,
it looks
yards. More like second and 7.
It may have picked up 3, so we're going to say second and 7.
I'm with you.
With the clock rolling at 8:40 of the first period. Back to pass is Lawson, the intended receiver, into the end zone. It's going to be...
Should be intercepted. Nope, out of bounds.
Out of bounds. So it's going to fall as a long incomplete pass. But I thought maybe 13 for the Warhawks. Well, he did intercept it.
He did catch it, yeah.
But he was out of bounds.
Good effort.
Great effort. So Jarrell Lawson, quarterback. We don't see a lot of this in football today. Just as I go to say it,
he's not under center anymore.
He's now in shotgun formation.
I knew what you were going to say.
Back to pass again, and it's caught by number 31, and he crosses the 50, the 45, and he's going to be knocked down at the 41-yard line, where it will be first and 10. Well, they're going to say he fumbled it. We had an intercepted pass by Kajorian Walker.
I think they're going to say he's down, so it is going to be first and 10 for Daleville. Is that right?
Well, unless...
The way the sticks are set up, it's first and 10 for Daleville.
Okay.
Yeah, he was down.
Okay.
Ground can't cause a fumble.
Well, he was down at the 41 too, but
true.
We'll see what happens here on this first and 10. And in motion goes Marcus Flowers. He reverses field, crosses the 40, 35, 30, down to about the looks like about the 29-yard line on that first down play. DeMarcus Flowers took the ball, headed toward Fort Rucker, and he said, "Hey guys, there's a wall there," and he backed up and made that mark moving east and ramble for some big yardage. Looks like about 20 yards on the play, so it'll be 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line of the Bulldogs. Shotgun formation, handoff to number 13. He's trying, but he's going to be thrown for about a yard loss. That was 13, Brian Bloodsaw. He's going to be stopped for about a 2-yard loss. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 12.
Yeah, the Pike County almost met him in the backfield. They were waiting on him. So, yeah, 2nd down and at least 12. Look at where the yardstick is.
Yeah, it looks more like 13 to me, or 12, yes, or 14.
Even with your bad eyes, it looks that way.
I know it, and I'm not even looking through my glasses.
Wow.
Shotgun formation again, back to pass. He's got a man open, keeps it, crosses the 30-yard line. Well, I don't think he's going to get to the 30. It's going to get up to about the original line of scrimmage, which will bring up 3rd down. Looks like at about the 30, so it's going to be 3rd and 11.
Yes.
And we have an injured player. Timeout on the field with 6:55 remaining in the first period. That is number 5 who limps off the field, Alexander McNeil for the Warriors. So I see the booth announcer is correcting himself. They did pick up a couple of yards, so it's got to be 3rd and 11. And we're going to have a timeout by the Warhawks. So with timeout on the field, the score is scoreless. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. All right, we're set to resume play here following that timeout. What's facing the Warhawks here is a 3rd down and 11 from their own 30-yard line. Shotgun formation is the quarterback, number 7, Pittman. Man in motion is number 2. He fakes the handoff, goes up the middle, crosses the 25, and falls forward to about the 21-yard line. Goes Jonathan Pittman, the quarterback, and he gets up a little bit gingerly, but looked like he was going to be able to ramble for 1st down yardage, but he's going to looks like he's going to fall short by about 3 yards. So,
yeah, he had an open field there, and he just got caught by one shoe, and that was it. So 4th and 3. I don't know what. I guess they'll go for it.
Yeah, here's the go. First crucial play of the game here with 6:17 to go in the first. Checked off at the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap. Hands off to 13, who breaks through to the 20. And it's going to be short. So the ball's going to go down on
over on downs.
Yeah, because they couldn't convert, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Daleville got kind of in that no man's land. It's too long for a field goal, too short to punt, so I guess you just got to go for it.
Yep. So they're going to be faced with a 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line, as we're about halfway finished with the first period of play. At the snap, it'll be 6 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first period. Under center is he's in shotgun formation. That's number 1, Jarrell Lawson. He handed off to number 15, Marquavius Rogers again, and looks like he's going to be good for about 5 yards in that carry.
Yep, 2nd and 5.
So 2nd and 5, and we'll see what the Bulldogs muster on this particular play. They are 2 and 3 on the year, and 1 and 2 in region play, and the Warhawks are 3 and 2 on the year, and they're 2 and 1 in region play. Handoff up the gut was a brick wall, maybe a yard. Looks like number 16, Lamarcus Adair. We're going to bring up 3rd and 4 on this series as we are approaching the 5-minute mark of the first period. Lawson's going to be back in shotgun formation once again. 2 wideouts to the near side, 1 across, and a pass is thrown to the intended receiver. That looks like number 3, Rashawn Hall, and it falls incomplete.
So 4th and 4.
So we're in a punting situation for the Bulldogs. So going back deep to receive is going to be number 13 for Daleville, LeBron Bloodshaw. The kicker is about on his 10-yard line. When he puts the ball in the foot to it, it should be around the 13 or 14, and it's a wobbly off the side of his foot, and it's going to keep on rolling, and it's going to go just inside the 39-yard line of the Warhawks, and it'll be 1st and 10 Daleville from their own 39-yard line.
Other than a couple of long runs by Pike County and then that long interception, we haven't had any real long plays. It's been pretty defensive so far.
But we have a handkerchief on the field.
Uh-oh, I didn't see that.
And
I'm sorry.
it looks like it's going to go against Daleville. So we'll see what the call is going to be here.
What did they do?
So let's see what the official says. We had holding. And so they'll take the penalty. And they're going to back it up 10 yards from the 39. So they'll put the ball in play from their own 29-yard line.
Yep.
With 4:44 left to go in the first period of play. No breeze tonight. Of course, you know, we've been hit with all kinds of bad weather all week long, as far as that's what they've been talking about. But, you know, we haven't had any of it yet. In fact, it's been gorgeous all week.
It has been a nice week, but I don't know how this is going to turn out this weekend. We'll see.
Yeah, we shall see. With a tropical storm up, we have a dead ball foul. Let's see who moved.
I'm guessing false start here, but we'll see.
Offsides. Nope. The Bulldogs got into the neutral zone.
Well, there you
so
go.
It's going to be 1st and 5 from the 34. And no time marked off the clock there.
Daleville will take that all day.
Yeah. So Pittman, the quarterback, in shotgun formation. Standing on his 29-yard line, hands off to 13. He got to 40, to 45, to 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, and it's going to fall forward to about the 27-yard line. A great run by number 13, LeBron Bloodshaw, and he picked up some great yardage. Let's see, that's going to be 10, 20, about 30, 30, 33, 34 yards.
Yep.
And that only took 10 seconds.
Yeah, not even.
Off the clock.
Yep. Yeah, he was gone.
Yeah, 1st and 10 for the Warhawks. At the Bulldog 25. It's a keeper by the quarterback. He gets to the 20. They stop his forward progress to the 20, so he's going to pick up probably about 6 or 7 yards. On that play goes number 7, Jonathan Pittman, the quarterback.
Yeah, that was the option, I think, and he had to either give it or keep it, and he kept it and made 7 yards out of it. I'd say that's a good choice.
Yeah. So we're going to call it a 2nd and 3 with an 8-yard pickup. Pittman looking for his play call from the sidelines. The back with him is Bloodshaw. He's got 2 wideouts across the way, 1 here to the near side. Clock is rolling from shotgun formation. He's throwing it a position over the head of number 5, Alexander McNeil, the intended receiver. And you know what? It just falls incomplete.
So, 3rd and 3.
You know, I dream about that a lot.
Do you?
I hear it so many times every year.
Oh. Yep, going to those Troy games. Yeah. Hopefully you hear it for the opposition, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's not prejudiced in one sense of the word. I mean, he does just as many for Troy as he does for the opposing team.
Yes, he does. So. He is a fair player.
Yeah. 3:33 to go in the first period. It's a 3rd and about 3. Hands off at the middle of the 13, cuts across his left guard, and picks up maybe a couple of yards and it's going to be 4th and a yard.
I'm guessing they'll go for it. I don't know how good of a kicker they have.
Yeah, probably don't have that good a one.
That'd be a 37-yard kick from there. That'd be a little bit much.
What is it at?
Is that about the 17?
Yeah, so that'd be 24. It'd be at least 34 yards.
Yeah.
They better hurry up and get this play off on 4th and inches. All right, here's Pittman. Ready for the snap. He takes it. Hands off to 13, and he is not going to make it. He's going to come up short once again. LeBron Bloodshaw is going to be stopped at the 19-yard line. So it'll go over on downs, back to the Bulldogs again, where it'll be 1st and 10. Looks like from about the 18-yard line.
Yes, the 18-yard line. Bloodshaw was a little slow getting up. In fact, he's still limping a little bit there. Hopefully he'll get back in shape here before they get the ball again.
All right, so pretty much a defensive battle as we have gone thus far into this game. Your quarterback for the Bulldogs, number 1, Jarrell Lawson. He's got a wide out, but he hands off up the middle, up the gut. That's 15 or 16. He's going to cross to the 22. The mark is forward progress. That is number 16, LaMarcus Adair. And there's a yellow handkerchief on the field. Stops the clock at 2:38.
Holding against the offense.
Okay, so that'll negate that 3 or 4 yard pickup.
See where he's going to go. It's from the spot of the foul, which occurred on the 21. So he should go back to the 11.
Man, you nailed that on the head.
So that'll be repeat of first down, but I think it'll be first and what, about 19? You want to give him 20?
Well, first and probably at least 18.
Okay, I'll give you 18. All right. Agree to disagree.
All right, Lawson. Quick wide out, and he slipped down. The pass was complete to Rashawn Hall, and he lost another yard, so we're going to call it 2nd and 20.
Okay.
The announcer upstairs said it was 1st and 17. So you said 19, I said 18, he said 17.
And now it's 20.
So now it's going to be 20.
I don't think that guy was tackled. I think he just fell.
Yeah, he slipped down. Lost his footing.
By the way, there's nothing on fire here, people, because you can see the smoke in the camera. It's just a good grilled hamburgers that I just ate one of. Sorry, Bobby.
Yeah, a gas grill on it, that, too.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
All right, here's the quarterback. He's rolling to his right. He looks, he throws. It's going to be complete. Oh, no, it says incomplete. That's going to stop the clock at 1:52. And it's also going to bring up 4th down. No.
Yeah.
3rd down. They hadn't changed the chains yet.
Well, hang on. So that was.
So it'll be 3rd and 20.
3rd and 20. Okay. Yeah, that's right, because it was 1st and we're not sure. 2nd and 20, now 3rd and 20. You're right.
Our quarterback's going to be in shotgun formation. He's going to be the only back in the backfield. We got 4 wideouts across the way. No, 3 wideouts. And 2 to the near side. He's throwing for the bomb. It's going to be overthrown. It was intended for number 3, Rashawn Hall, and it falls incomplete.
So 4th and 20.
Yeah, 4th and 20 with 1:46 left in the first half. Big defensive battle here. Both teams seem to move the ball fairly well for 4 or 5 plays, and then they bog down. Daleville has they've had to cough the ball up on downs twice inside the 15-yard line. Punting from the end zone is the kicker. Good snap. And it's a wobbly kick, and it's going to hit at the 37 across the 40 to about the 49-yard line.
44. So Daleville will take over 1st and 10 at the Pike County 44.
Okay, so that's unofficially going to be a 44-yard punt.
Yeah, he was in his own end zone, so
yeah.
Not bad, really.
Yeah. Well, with the roll.
Yep. Hey, rolls count.
Yeah.
Especially in a bakery.
Yeah. Wouldn't mind having one of them things myself right now.
You can't do that.
No, my low-carb diet won't allow any bread of any kind. Hadn't had any in going on 7 weeks.
No bread in 7 weeks.
That's unbelievable. You know what?
Man shall not live by bread alone. I guess you took that serious.
I guess so. 1st and 10, Daleville. Hands off to number 1. He gets to the line of scrimmage, but
that's about it.
That's it. And he's going to bounce off. It's going to be a 1-yard loss for number 1, DeMarcus Flowers, and number 7, Stevie Smiley, was there to knock him down.
Yep. Did not gain a thing on that one.
So it's 2nd and 11 from the Bulldog 45. Clock is rolling at just over a minute to go. 3 wideouts to the near side, 1 across the way. Pittman set to throw, fakes a handoff, decides he's going to keep it. He hands off, and yardage goes yardage. He may go all the way, Brian. And here goes number 1, DeMarcus Flowers, into the end zone. No yellow flag on the field, and it is 6 points for the Warhawks with 43 seconds to go in the first period. The quarterback was stopped, and he was able to hand it off to number 1, Flowers, and Wyatt Flowers weaved his way in and took it in for 6 points. A great run, and that's about 44 yards.
Yep, that was a 44-yard touchdown run. I think Pike County kind of let up a little bit when they saw the quarterback stop, and about the time he stopped, he threw it back to that running back, and good night, nurse.
All right, here's the point after touchdown. It's in the air, and it's to the left there, and it's no good. So with timeout on the field, 43.2 seconds remaining. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. All right, it's 6-0. Number 42 is going to be the kicker, Zacchaeus Hayes, for the Warhawks as he gets ready to put a foot into it. Number 3 is deep to receive, and we got a whistle. Must be offsides against the Warhawks.
It's unusual. Well, I mean, they stopped the kick. You think they let it. See what the white hat guy says here.
Well, they're saying that they were offsides before he ever kicked it.
Kind of like a false start, I guess.
Yeah.
The white hat guy's got the ball. Well,
so they'll move it back 5 yards, so he'll kick from the 35 this time. That was a gorgeous run of 44 yards by number 1, DeMarcus Flowers, to put the Warhawks on the scoreboard. They're calling it illegal procedure, but
either way, 5 yards.
Anyway, it's a 5-yard penalty. So Hayes will get a little bit more exercise tonight. Burn a little bit more of those fat, the fat that's on his body. We don't, ordinary folks don't think of it as that way, but, us folks on a low-carb diet, that's the way we think all the time. It's got too much fat in it. You can't have it.
I would guess you've heard that before.
All right, here we go with the second kick. Number 3 is going to take it at about the 6. Oh, he drops the ball. Picks it up, and he's going to get. He's going, and he's going to get to about the 20-yard line. Wow.
Almost a disaster.
Yep. That was Hall. Couldn't hold on to it. So they're going to put him 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line with 34.6 seconds left in the first period of play.
I thought he was going to get buried back there, but he picked it up and headed straight for the other end zone, which is what you got to do.
Well, there was a covey of black jerseys headed toward him, and he was just able to evade them.
Yeah.
Number 3 in motion, takes a handoff. This is Hall, rounds the corner.
And he slipped.
He went out of bounds at about the 17, so we're going to back him up a couple of yards.
2nd and 12?
2nd and 12.
He stayed in bounds, though, so that very well could be our last play of the first quarter.
Most likely with 10 seconds now as we're counting here. They just now whistle the ball in play, so we're not going to get this one off. And that's going to do it for the end of the first period of play. There's timeout on the field on a defensive battle here, but on one big play, big number 1 for for the Warhawks scampered 44 yards for 6 points, and that's where we are. It's Daleville 6, Pike County 0. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. We were just there's been more activity around this track tonight than I've seen at any football game in a long time. As it plays across the 20, 25, 30, 35, still on his feet at the 37-yard line goes number 5, Timorian Tompkins, and he scampers for first down yardage all the way out to his own 37-yard line.
Yeah, he found a little seam out there on his right side, and he said, "Catch me if you can."
You know, you'd think the ROTC unit with a government shutdown, they wouldn't have to be in operation tonight, but
yep,
they marching down the field there.
Yep.
So here we go with 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs from their own 38. Handoff up the middle to number 5. He's going to cross the 40, down up to about the 48-yard line. Goes Timorian Tompkins, and he's tackled by a host of
Warhawks.
A covey of Warhawks.
Covey, sorry. I figured it'd be a flock of hawks. But anyway, 2nd and 5. Well, a warhawk, it's a bird, I think.
Yeah, well,
you have
actually
a flock.
it is, yeah.
Of course, you have a covey of quails, and those are birds, so maybe you're right.
Yeah. Man in motion is number 8. Under center, number 1, Lawson hands it off to his back, and he's not going to get much yardage. Maybe 2 yards for number 16, LaMarcus Adair.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Yeah, Brian, I may have to make a correction on that. We've been calling Rogers as a ball carrier on some of those plays there. And the jersey was a bit wrinkled on the front and the back.
Yeah.
So it's hard to pick up. And I haven't seen 15 in on any play for a while. So
yeah, I believe that's been LaMarcus Adair the whole time.
So we apologize to Bulldog fans that may be watching this next
And
week.
we'll erase the stats that we gave number 15.
Yeah. Under 10 minutes to go. First down yardage for the quarterback. Lawson, he'll move the chains. That'll stop the clock momentarily on that 3rd down and maybe a yard and a half. So it's just inside Warhawk territory. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the Warhawk 49-yard line.
Yep. Right in front of you.
The nice part about being at a football game or watching it on TV, you always, you're right there at the line of scrimmage. Number 5 stopped for no gain. Tompkins, as he hit a wall as he approached that line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he did. He got there, and they said no. And so he didn't lose or gain. It's just 2nd and 10. What did he say?
He said it loses a little bit.
Okay.
So it's 2nd and 10.
I got a band and 25 kids standing behind me, so I can't hear him too good.
All right, under center goes number 1, Lawson. Fakes a handoff. Number 7 is wide open if he can catch it.
Oh.
And I don't know if number 2, Ryan Warren, got his hand on it, but it goes as a long incomplete pass.
If he had caught that, the Pike County guy, it would have been see you later.
See you later.
Alligator.
Warhawk.
Yeah, I see you later, Mr. Warhawk.
Can't say alligator.
No.
So it's a 3rd and 10 with 9:23 to go in the first half of play. We got a couple of wideouts to the near side, 2 across the way, 1 back in the backfield with the quarterback, Jarrell Lawson. He's back to pass. He looks, he throws, and it's just beyond the reach of number 18, Christopher Maxwell, and it falls as a long incomplete pass.
So
that stops the clock at 9:15 and a half.
4th and 10. Now what
4th
do
and
they
10
do?
from the 49
50,
the 50-yard line.
Yeah. Daleville is expecting a punt, so we'll go with that.
Looks like number 1, DeMarcus Flowers, is going to be back to receive, along with number 13, LeBrian Bloodshaw. Here's the punt. He kicks it. It's an end-over-ender. It bounced at the 25 and rolled forward to the 26 as Flowers kind of threw off the Bulldogs because he waited for a fair catch and they let up.
Yeah, that could have been, if that ball would have made it to him. But that's okay. 26-yard line will be 1st and 10 for the Warhawks.
Yeah, and they lead in this game by a score of 6-0. The point after touchdown was wide left, so that's where we stand, 6-0 in favor of Daleville.
And that 6-0 was scored by a 44-yard run, so it's the big plays tonight that's getting them.
Yeah, by number 1, DeMarcus Flowers. Here we go with Pittman once again in shotgun formation. Man in motion to the near side. It takes a snap. He looks. He tries to reverse his field. He's going to be sacked at the 20. Well, they're going to give you forward progress to the 21. So that's going to be about a 5-yard loss. 2nd and 15.
Yeah, he came around that corner. There was just nowhere to go.
He had a full head of steam, but that sting
quickly diminished. Yeah.
Quickly distinguished.
Yeah.
So clock continues to run at 8:30 to go in the half. It's 2nd down and 15. Shotgun formation. Hands off to number 13. He crosses the 20 out to the 25. Goes LeBrian Bloodshaw. He gets to the 25. So it's going to be 3rd and 11.
Yeah, he didn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
No.
We're not sure what game the PA announcer is calling, but we're going to go with third and whatever you said.
Clock is rolling. It's about 7:51 left in the first half. 3rd down situation for quarterback Jonathan Pittman. He hands off, and ball goes on the ground at about the 17 as Flowers was unable to take that double handoff from the guy coming around, so it's going to bring up 4th down and about 18.
Yeah, that was supposed to be one of those, I guess, double reverses, and when he threw that ball to the reversing guy, he just didn't get it there to him. He didn't throw it hard enough.
Yep, that razzle-dazzle turned into razzle-dazzle against the home team.
Yeah, it didn't work too. It could have been even worse if they didn't fall on it, but at least they were quick and they got it.
2 punt receivers standing at about their 50-yard line. Looks like number 2 back to punt. Theodore Smith. Oh, and it's almost straight up. It's going to hit at the 40, goes forward back to the 35, and alertly, number 53, Eric Roberts, fell on it to stop it.
Yeah, that ball was headed in the wrong direction if you're Daleville.
Yep. So we're going to give him what, maybe...
Well, from line of scrimmage, 17 to the 35, about 18-yard punt?
Yeah, about 18. I hope them folks that are walking down there with that DHS on for Daleville High School,
yeah,
they can see.
They're doing pretty good. I haven't seen them trip over too many people yet.
You haven't seen anybody fall yet?
I don't know what you call those things. They're pretty cool.
Okay, 1st and 10. Here comes the Bulldogs, right up the gut. He crosses the 30 down to the 20, 25, all the way down to the 21-yard line.
That was your buddy, number 16.
Number 16, Marcus Adair. And that's going to bring up a 1st down for the Bulldogs with 6:42 to go in the half.
When Pike County sent me the rosters, they did not include the weights. I would like to know how big number 16 is.
Yeah. Under center is your quarterback, Jarrell Lawson. Hands off to the big guy again, number 5, and he's going to be upended there for about a 2 or 3 yard gain. Well, they say about, looks like they're marking it about 5 down to the 16. So it'll be 2nd and 5.
He had a pretty good head of steam there, so yeah, I'll give you 2nd and 5.
Yeah, our number 15 is over here on the sidelines, Brian, right by the official.
Yeah.
So I was really wrong.
You missed up the first time this year, so you're okay.
Under 6 minutes. On a second down, number 5 is going to be stopped just outside the, well, they're going to show his forward progress at the 18.
So he lost 2 yards.
Yeah. So that's going to bring up a third as we're approaching 5.5 minutes of the first half. Now we got another number 16 coming on the field.
Wait a minute.
Oh, that's the real 16. LaMarcus.
The other guy was an alias, I guess.
I guess so. All right, approaching 5 minutes of the half. It's 3rd down and 7. Back to pass. It's going to go for number 6. Incomplete. He couldn't bring it down. That was the intended receiver, Michael Rumpf. And it just falls as an incomplete pass.
So 4th and 5, and they probably will go for it.
Yeah, they might as well. We haven't seen a punt. Well, we have seen a punt, a couple of punts.
Well, like I said, it's for high school teams. This is kind of no man's land. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. So
yeah,
give it a shot.
It would only be
a 40.
It'd be
37.
It's on the.
It's on the 18-yard line. So
25. It'd be about 35 yards.
35 yards. Yeah, that's stretching it for high school.
5:11 to go in the first half. Back to pass. He's looking up the middle. Oh man. Number 16 paid for that one. LaMarcus Adair. It was a sure touchdown, but he just could not come up with it. So it's going to be first down Warhawks. It'll be at the 18-yard line with 5:05 left in the first half of play.
Yeah, that receiver, he just knew he had that ball, but the Daleville guy said, nope, I'm going to poke it out of here, and that's exactly what he did.
A gorgeous pass right into his hands.
But, it was great.
I think the helmet hit the ball at about the same time.
Yeah, a lot of his passes have been not so accurate, but that one was dead on. All right.
All right, we're at 5:05.3 left in the half. It'll start on the snap of the ball. Shotgun formation for number 7, Pittman. Hands off up the middle, across the 25, across to the 30-yard line. Goes number 13, Bloodshaw, as he's been a workhorse tonight. Picked up some pretty good yardage, but Flowers has been the man of the hour as he scampered 44 yards for the only score of the game and the only points of the game, and that is DeMarcus Flowers.
That was one play, one first down there.
All right. We're approaching 4.5 minutes of the half. There's Pittman in the backfield, shotgun, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Goes your quarterback, Jonathan Pittman. We'll give him a...
Looks like 2nd and 6. What do you say?
I was going to say 2nd and 7.
Okay.
But the yardstick don't show 2nd and 7.
No, that's the only thing I was going by.
Yeah. All right, we're approaching 4 minutes of the half. The Warhawks trying to move once again. They've done 2 first downs and trying to get another one here. As 2 wideouts across the way, 2 to the near side, 1 back in the backfield. Hands off to number 13. He jukes and stutters, but he's going to be stopped for about a yard loss, which will bring up a 3rd down play, and the clock will continue to move. They only give him about a half-yard loss on that play, so we're going to call it still 3rd and 7.
Definitely 3rd and 7 now. Yeah, that play went nowhere.
Clock is rolling at under 3.5 minutes. And we have a timeout for the Daleville Warhawks. That'll be their 2nd timeout in the first half of the game. I don't think the Bulldogs have used one as of yet. So there's timeout on the field. The score is 6-0 in favor of Daleville over Pike County. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Situation right now with 3 minutes and 26 seconds left in the first half of play. It's a 3rd and 7 for the Warhawks, who lead it 6-0 over the Bulldogs. We'll see what they can muster on this play. Shotgun formation. We got 2 wideouts. Two of the wideouts are just off the line of scrimmage. So at the line of scrimmage, we have one to the near side, one across the way, one back in the backfield with the quarterback. He flips it to number 7. And number 7 crosses the 30, 35, 40, 45, still on his feet at the 47-yard line. That'll be enough to stop the clock with a first down play for the Warhawks. Still 3:15.4 to go in the half.
There's still plenty of time here. They're a running team, but if they keep ripping off 10 yards at a time like that, no problem.
Joshua Pittman, number 32, limping as he comes off the field. As 42 comes into the game, Zacchaeus Hayes as his replacement. Quarterback has the play as we have 2 wideouts across the way, one here to the near side. Pittman, the quarterback. Number 13 in the backfield, Bloodshaw. Here's the snap. Hands off to number 5. He reverses his field, but he's going to be nailed at the 45 on a penalty play. So McNeil loses yardage. They've run that play just about every series, and it's done pretty good for them until this particular play. Plus, we have a flag on the carry.
Holding on the offense, so 10 more yards back.
And that is from the spot of the foul, so that's going to back it up to the 34-yard line.
So they got to go from the 34 to the 42 to get a first down.
Yeah, that's across midfield to the 42. 2:48 left in the first half of play, and this is a first down play.
First and 25.
First and 25.
Yeah.
So Pittman in the backfield along with Bloodshaw. He's got 2 wideouts across the way, 2 to the near side. In motion comes one of those guys. Hands off to 13. He breaks the line of scrimmage and gets across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. Picks up about 3, maybe 4 yards on the play. It'll bring up second and forever with 2:20 left in the first half of play. As we mentioned, it is homecoming here tonight. We're going to see the hometown marching band from the city of Daleville. And then we're also going to see the Bulldog marching band from Pike County. They'll be performing first at halftime. So should be a good halftime show for you, along with the homecoming festivities. Up the gut goes 13, across the 40, and he's still churning. And they're going to give his forward progress to the 42-yard line, which will stop the clock. I think the Bulldogs asked for the timeout.
Yes, they did.
On a third down play. Number 13 went right up the gut and maybe picked up 2 or 3 yards. Not sure about the philosophy here for the timeout for the Bulldogs. But anyway, there's timeout on the field with a score 6-0 in favor of Daleville with 1:43 left. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Okay, third down for the Warhawks.
Here's the situation with about 15 yards to go for a first down from their own 43-yard line. In shotgun formation is Pittman. Takes and he's looking for some running room, and he's going to throw it away. He was way out of the pocket. I don't know.
Yeah, I see the flag there. I don't really know what the flag is.
Well, I mean, they're going to call it intentional grounding.
Well, but I thought if you were out of the pocket, you can toss it.
That's the way it is in every other sport I've seen, but we'll see what happens here as they sort this out. Clock is stopped at 1:34.
Here's your call. Yeah, intentional grounding.
It's lost it down, too.
So now it's fourth.
It's fourth down. So it may have been, apparently that Coach Holland had he had an intuition.
Yep.
When he called that timeout a few seconds ago.
So we're back to 4th and 20.
A minute 34.7 left in the half. Number 2 back to punt. Ryan Warren. Over his head.
Almost.
Left-footed kicker, but man, does he boom it. Hits at the 30. Touched at the 34. I'm sorry, the 24.
24. That's a good punt.
So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs with a minute 24.4 left here in the first half of play, as both bands are just itching to get onto the field. They were hoping that the clock would get run out, but
no,
it's not going to be run out for another 2 or 3 minutes yet.
Interesting to see if Pike County will, run it or throw a few here. I mean, it is a minute 24.
And that quarterback's got an arm.
He does.
We got 3 wide outs here to the near side, 1 across the way with a man in the backfield, and they go up the middle. I believe it's number 5. He crosses the 25 to about the 27.
Yep, that was number 16.
16? Okay, that's Adair.
You should have known.
I should have known.
I had to wait for him to turn around before I could even read it through the camera.
Yeah.
They turn sideways. You can't see.
We got a minute to go in half now. Lawson, shotgun formation. Hands off up the middle to the 30. Still on his feet. And he's almost to midfield to his own 47-yard line. I kind of blinked my eyes and thought the play was over with. And number 16 had done picked up about 25 yards.
Carrying a Daleville Warhawk with him, and now Pike County has called timeout.
Yeah, with 47.3 seconds left. Wow. A big turn of about if they can punch it in here. If they can, of course, they'll carry the momentum into the locker room at the half. So with timeout on the field, it's 6-0 in favor of Daleville over Pike County. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Here's the situation with seconds left. It's 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. They're at their own 47-yard line, right up the middle again. But 16 still on his feet, and he's going to pick up maybe 2 yards. So
yeah, he started out with a head of steam, but like you said, it dried up fairly quickly.
Yeah, the clock continues to roll at 30 seconds left in the half. It's second and 8. Fakes the pass. It's to number 17, and it falls incomplete. With 17.2 seconds left, it'll be 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
From their own 49-yard line.
I guess they ran it a couple times to give Daleville the idea they were going to run, and then they go ahead and throw it.
Yeah.
And like you say, that quarterback, boy, he puts it pretty much where it needs to be.
He threw that one a good 40 yards in the air.
Yep. The receiver just happened to be covered, thankfully.
17.2 seconds left on the half. 3rd down, 8. Looking to throw. Oh, his arm was hit as he threw, so it falls incomplete.
And brings up a 4th down?
A 4th down, 12 seconds left. I wonder if they'll punt.
If it was me, I'd just go for it. I mean, what do you got to lose? It looks like they're changing teams, though. We're going to find out in a minute.
12 seconds left in the half. Back to punt.
Yep.
Here's their punter. Now, he looks pretty healthy.
Yeah.
For number 65, Larry Reynolds. So I don't think he muffs it, but he gets it off. Nobody back to cover, so it's going to roll dead at the 15-yard line, and they're going to stop the clock with 0.2 of a second.
I was watching the go. Nope, they're going to have to snap it one time. Yeah, that punter is listed as offensive line, defensive line.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I can see that. I don't see the punter, but he got a pretty good one there.
Yeah. He's probably the one that showed the best possibilities as far as the punter is concerned.
They said, "You go, boy."
And, of course, he's a kickoff specialist, too. So
they just ran out of space after his name that they couldn't put all the things that he does. So they said, OLDL, and be done with it.
I'm sure Daleville will just take a knee on this play, and that's the way they've lined up to do it.
Yep. And there she goes.
So that brings us to the half. The score is Daleville 6. Pike County 0. It's halftime at Livermore Field in Daleville, Alabama. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Daleville High School's 2013 7th grade attendant is Ms. LaJacia Filzani. LaJacia is the daughter of Eldon and Shamika Filzani. She is being escorted tonight by her father, Sergeant First Class Eldon Filzani. LaJacia is co-captain of the junior varsity cheerleaders, and she is a member of the junior varsity volleyball team. In addition to this, she plays AAU travel basketball for the Enterprise Thunder. She attends Light of the World Ministries. After she finishes high school, LaJacia wants to go to medical school and become an OB/GYN doctor. 7th grade attendant LaJacia Filzani. Daleville High School's 2013 8th grade attendant is Corey Raybon. Corey is the daughter of Samantha Raybon and Corey Martin. She is being escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Corey Raybon. At Daleville High School, Corey enjoys being a member of the marching band and playing softball. She also participates in praise dance at her church, Light of the World Ministries. After completing high school, Corey wants to go to college and become a pediatrician. 8th grade attendant, Corey Raybon. Daleville High School's 2013 freshman attendant is Sydney Brianna Scott. Sydney is the daughter of Sheena King and Jeffrey Scott. She is being escorted tonight by her grandfather, Mr. Dale Warren. At Daleville High School, Sydney participates in JROTC, volleyball, basketball, track, and the PT team. After graduating, Sydney plans to attend the University of Alabama before joining the U.S. Air Force. Freshman attendant, Sydney Scott. Daleville High School's 2013 sophomore attendant is Nashali Lugo Rivera. Nashali is the daughter of Jessica Rivera and Jorge de Jesus. She is being escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Jorge de Jesus. At Daleville High School, Nashali enjoys being a varsity cheerleader. She is also involved in the school's JROTC program. After she graduates from high school, Nashali plans to join the U.S. Army. Sophomore attendant, Nashali Lugo Rivera. Daleville High School's 2013 junior attendant is Ashley Sarah Reed. Ashley is the daughter of Billy and Elaine Reed. She is being escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Billy Reed. At Daleville High School, Ashley participates in cosmetology, JROTC, and Skills USA. She also plays the trumpet in the concert band and enjoys being a majorette with the Pride of the South marching band. After she graduates from high school, Ashley plans to attend Troy University and major in business with a minor in cosmetology. Junior attendant, Ashley Sarah Reed. Daleville High School's 2013 senior attendant is Tania Nicole Richardson. Tania is the daughter of Mr. Carnell Benson and Miss Stephanie Richardson. She is being escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Carnell Benson. At Daleville High School, Tamia participates in FFA, SGA, and FBLA. She is a member of the volleyball team, the track team, and the Pride of the South, where she is in the color guard. After graduation, Tamia plans to attend college and major in physical therapy. Senior attendant, Tamia Nicole Richardson. Ladies and gentlemen, the students of Daleville High School proudly present their selection for the 2013 Homecoming Queen, Ms. Shelby Rayanne Valdez. Shelby is the daughter of Bonnie and Art Valdez. She's being escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Art Valdez. At Daleville High School, Shelby enjoys participating in the Beta Club and SGA. She is also a member of the Pride of the South Color Guard. After she graduates from high school, Shelby plans to attend the University of South Alabama and study occupational therapy. Our 2013 Homecoming Queen, Shelby Rayanne Valdez. Presenting the crowns and flowers to the court is Daleville High School Principal, Mr. Mike McDuffie, assisted by SGA President Nathan Souders, and Junior Miss Daleville, Crystal Beal. 7th grade attendant, Lajacia Filsamy. Eighth grade attendant, Tori Raybine. Ninth grade attendant, Sydney Scott. 10th grade attendant, Nashali Lingo Rivera. Attendant, Tamia Richardson.
Great song.
Our homecoming queen, Shelby Valdez. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the 2013 Daleville High School Homecoming Queen and her court.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Superintendent Mr. Andrew Kelly and Principal Mr. Michael McDuffie, we proudly present the Daleville High School Marching Band. Tonight's music comes from the hit rock group Queen. Songs include Somebody to Love, Bicycle Race, Bohemian Rhapsody, Fat Bottom Girls, Another One Bites the Dust, and We Are the Champions. The 2013 drum major is Peyton Souders. Here is the Pride of the South.
All right, we get set to start the third period of play here with a score 6-0 in favor of Daleville, thanks to a 44-yard run in the second period. The point after touchdown failed, and that's where we stand here. It's been an interesting evening of activities here. We mentioned at the start of the game that it was a little bit unusual. It's homecoming. They did the homecoming performance between 6:30 and 7 o'clock before the kickoff, and then they played for about 12 minutes during the halftime, and that's a little bit unusual. Of course, you saw that we didn't start off the game with that. You're going to see that, or you're seeing it as the way it played out. But the kickoff is kind of muffed at the 20-yard line. And the guy's still on his feet. That's number 4. He's across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And number 4 is Kamari Jackson for the Bulldogs. They won the first, won the toss at the beginning of the game, elected to kick off. So they get the ball first here in the beginning of the third quarter.
Yeah, that was kind of a weird return. It seemed like he just never quite got going, and he still got about 12 yards out of the thing. So here we go, 1st and 10 with the Pike County Bulldogs.
All right, both teams seem to move the ball fairly well up and down the field during the first half, but only one was able to cross the goal line as number 16 crosses the 35, 40, 45, still on his feet, and looks like he's going to go out of bounds at about the 46-yard line, which should be enough for a first down. 11:42 to go in the third period of play.
And there was a flag at the end of the play. I think they're going to get them for a hit out of bounds. I don't know that, though. But there is a flag. I don't know if you saw it.
I didn't see that yellow hanky on the field.
We'll see what the white hat guy says.
I was still trying to put my glasses on.
Oh, okay. Well, I caught that one for you.
I appreciate your heads up on that play, son. All right, we're going to get the call here. Dead ball foul. Personal foul, and it goes against the Warhawks, so that'll take 15 on the end of that.
That makes that a real long run.
That makes it a real long kickoff. Moves it down to just inside the 40 of the Warhawks. 1st and 10. First play from line of scrimmage. Handoff up the middle. A good run here across the 45, the 35, the 30. Number 5, and his forward progress is going to be stopped there at the 30-yard line. Is number 5, Tamorian Tompkins, on the first play from line of scrimmage in the third period. What a great halftime show with the Bulldog Band from Pike County, as well as the Daleville Warhawk Band, along with the homecoming festivities. So we certainly hope you enjoyed that event tonight. All right, here we go with 2nd and a foot. Late handoff to number 16. I believe on the second effort he's going to make it. We'll see what the call is here. This is Lamarius Adair.
Yeah, with the ref is standing, he definitely made it.
Yeah, he gets to the just about the 28-yard line.
28. Oh, wait a minute now. Yeah.
He's.
Yep, there they go. 1st and 10.
So it'll be 1st and 10 just inside the 29-yard line of the Warhawks as the Bulldogs started this series, with the kickoff and the run, pretty good run, and then a late hit after the play. So that personal foul moved it forward 15 more yards. High snap, hands off to number 18, or is that 16? He is tackled at the 30, falls forward to about the 27.5-yard line.
Yeah, 16.
So that's Adair once again. The 27-yard line.
Bring up 2nd and 8.
All right, clock is continuing to roll. We should get this third period play underway with 10 minutes to go in the period.
Pike County's been threatening to break one here, and if Daleville doesn't watch out.
All right, here comes a man in motion. Looks to throw in to number 8. Pass completion.
There you go.
And you called it, buddy. That is a 28-yard touchdown pass. to, who is that, number
8.
6?
Is it 8 or 6? I'm looking at them through the camera and I can't tell.
It's number 8. Number 8.
8 to me.
Deshaun Cowling, that is a, what do we say, a 28-yard TD pass?
28 yards, yes, sir. Now they can take the lead by just making this extra point. We'll see.
All right, the extra point attempt coming. The kicker is going to be Antonio Vaznayan, and the holder will be the quarterback, Lawson. All right, we're tied right now, 6-6. Here's the kick, and it's no good, so that's where it is. The PAT fails, and we're tied up now at 6-6 with 9:45 left to go in the third period. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Following the touchdown and the failed point after attempt, we're ready to kick this thing off in the 40. So the Bulldogs kick to the Warhawks. 9:45 left in the third period. The kick is end over end. It's going to be fielded by number 13 at the 15-yard line, across the 25, the 30, the 35, still on his feet, the 40, 45, still on his feet, to the 50-yard line. That is a 35-yard run, and no handkerchief on the field. So, man, what some good running from LeBrian Bloodshaw. 35 yards on that that kickoff, and they're going to put the ball in play. Great field position at midfield.
That is exactly what they needed right after the other team scored.
Yep, they're trying to shift that momentum back their way again.
Yep.
9:34.3 left in the third period of play. We're scored at 6 apiece as both teams fail on the extra point attempt. 1st and 10 Warhawks. 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side, 1 back in the backfield. In motion is number 2, Warren. 13 is going to get it, and he may get a yard. That is LeBrian Bloodshaw. We're going to see if we give him about a yard on the play, or to be 2nd and 9. They gave him a yard, so that's 2nd and 9 as the clock rolls. This one should be put in play just around the 9-minute mark of the third period. Pittman has the call from his coach, and we're set to go with it. Shotgun formation is Pittman. Back to pass. He looks, he throws in and out of the hands of Ryan Warren, and it falls incomplete. 8:51.6 stops the clock. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Warhawks, as they did pick up a yard on that first carry, and the second pass falls incomplete. So it's 3rd and 9. As we mentioned, homecoming here tonight, and the class of 1973 is here celebrating tonight, along with the rest of the homecoming crowd. Shotgun formation, back to pass is Pittman. He looks to number 1, who gets it at the 50. He's at the 40. He's across the 35 to the 34-yard line, where he is tripped up, and that's going to move the chains. Stops the clock at 8:42 momentarily for them to reset the chains.
Yeah, the quarterback had a little jump pass there, and I was wondering what he was doing. I saw it right into the receiver's hands, and he was gone.
Yeah, Flowers, he knows what to do with it when he gets his hands on it. So the clock's back in motion at 8:35. 1st and 10 once again at the 34-yard line. Pittman is the quarterback. Fakes a handoff, keeps it. 35, 30, 25, 20, 15. He's going to score at the end zone. Touchdown, Daleville. How about that? A 30-yard run, or 35-yard run. No yellow hankies on the field. So with time out on the field, there's 8:15 left in the third period, and we're about set to go with the extra point attempt. What a run on that quarterback keeper from Pittman.
Yeah, they most of Pike County bought on the fake, and he was gone. It wasn't an easy run. He had to fight for it, but he made it all the way to the end zone before they caught him.
Okay, that's going to be 12 points for the home team, and they're going to go for 2.
Yep, see if they can make it 14 here.
Pittman has the play call as they come up to the line of scrimmage. 2 wideouts near side and far side. Here's the play. He's going to tap it to number 13, and he's going to get it into the end zone for the 2-point play, and it is good. That makes a score 14-0.
6.
Yeah, it does. 14-6. With timeout on the field, the score 14-6. 8:15 to go. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. What a run from number 7, Jonathan Pittman, of 27 yards. A try for 2 is good. So at 8:15 left in the third period, the score now 14-6, as that 2-point conversion is good. Here's the kickoff. End over ender is going to go to number 3 at his own 11. Goes number 3, Hall, across the 25-30, and he's going to fall forward at about the 32-yard line, maybe. They're going to mark him just outside the 30.
Yep, 30. If you want to say a 30 and a half, then I'll let you.
Yeah, they won't let you say 30 and a half, so we'll call it the 30-yard line.
30-yard line, okay.
Well, they put the ball right on the 30-yard
They did.
mark.
First and 10.
So first and 10.
Now I see why they call the kickoff teams a suicide squad. Those guys just running each other.
Well, I mean, they have to go all out.
Yeah.
And, if a coach catches them fluffing on the job, we got a penalty too.
I didn't see
Got a
that.
face mask penalty. I didn't see the handkerchief.
It did not.
So it's going to be against the Warhawks. So great
That's
field
15
position
yards now.
for the Bulldogs at their own 45-yard line. They're trailing by 8 points, 14-6.
Good run back, and now 15 yards attached to that. They're way out here.
All right, first and 10, Bulldogs. And in motion, hands off to number 3. He tries to come around the end, cuts it back. He's going to pick up about 3, maybe 4 yards on the carry. Is Rashawn Hall.
Yep, 4 yards, 2nd and 6.
So that should make it 2nd and 6 as the clock rolls at under 7.5 minutes to go in the third period. Things got kind of excited when they scored the touchdown, and even more when they scored the 2 points. So they're looking great. Takes the handoff, gives it to number 16, turns the corner, but he's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to stop him at forward progress at the 48, so he's going to lose 1 on the play. So that's going to make it 3rd and 7.
Yeah, he tried to turn the corner, and there were several Warhawks waiting for him right when he made that cut, and they said no.
Yeah, they were holding on for dear life, too.
Yeah, if you're going to tackle him, you gotta, you better hang on. He looks big from up here, and we're quite a ways from the field.
Yeah, big third down play here for the Bulldogs. 3rd and 7. We're under 6 minutes in the third quarter of play. Back to pass. He looks. He throws. And it's going to be caught by number 2 at the 25-yard line. That is number 2, Theodore Smith III. And that'll stop the clock at the 20-yard line with 6:38 to go in the third period. What a pass.
So that was
about a
37-yard completion?
Yeah.
That quarterback, I tell you what, when he started out for Pike County tonight, he was throwing them over their head and a little bit off, but he has since dialed it in.
He definitely dialed that one in for a 37-yard pickup. 1st and 10 from the Warhawk 20. There's the handoff, trying to come around the outside. He gets to the 15, to 10, and goes out of bounds at the 8-yard line. That was number 16, LaMarcus Adair, where that should be enough for the first down. No hankies on the ground, so for the yellow variety.
Yes, 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal from the 8.
Boy, that didn't take long. Just a minute ago, they were on their own 48-yard line, and here they are.
6:19.3 left in the third period. The Warhawks have scored 8 points. Now the Bulldogs are trying to answer. Inside the 10 to the 5. Out of bounds at the 4 goes number 16, LaMarcus Adair. Well, they're going to mark him. They're going to mark him at the 3.
And that was number 5 carrying the ball.
Was it number 5? Okay.
I know. Like I said, it's hard to see when they turn sideways.
Tamorian Tompkins.
Yep. We've called him his name before. So now they're on about the, what do you say, 3? Yes.
Hey, that looks 2 or 3.
It didn't rate it, 2nd and goal. So
that's right. 2nd and goal for the Bulldogs. Under center. Snaps. Gives it to 16, and he just prances into the end zone like, hey, there's nothing to it.
Yes, he did. 2-yard touchdown run. Gives them 12 now. Wonder if they'll go for 2. Almost have to, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they don't have to.
Yeah.
Most likely they will.
Well, 13 gives you, about as good as 12 does, so you might as well.
Okay, they've just whistled the ball in play, so there's plenty of time. So definitely are planning for the 2-point conversion here.
Yes, I don't see a kicker out there. So
from shotgun formation is Jarrell Lawson. In the backfield is number 16, Adair. Man in motion. Fakes a handoff to Adair. Throws complete.
2 points.
To number 8. No, number 3.
Number 3.
Rashawn Hall for the 2-point conversion. So with 6:09 and a half left in the third, we're tied at 14 apiece. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. All right, 6:09 left in the third period of play. A lot of activity. We played 2 quarters of 1 score. Now we haven't played even a quarter for the third period, and we have 2 scores and 2 extra point tries that are good. So here's the kick. Fielded at the 15 for number 1, the 20, 25, 30, crosses the 30 to about the 32.
Tackled by a shoestring by number 2.
Yeah, DeMarcus Flowers gets it across the 30. It looks like they're marking it at the 32. So Dale will put the ball in play at their own 32-yard line.
And we don't even have half of the third quarter gone yet.
Yeah, we're like 3.3 seconds. All right, here we go with first down call. Shotgun formation for Pittman. In motion. And it hands off to 13, and he gets maybe the line of scrimmage. That's Bloodshaw.
I think you're being generous by saying line of scrimmage, but we'll see. Yeah, he might have gotten. Okay.
Well, they're
giving him a yard.
Picked up a yard.
Okay. And they're a lot closer to it than we are.
Yeah. So we're going to say 2nd and 9. Actually, it's 8.5.
I can't put that on the screen, so.
Now he puts it back to 9 yards.
There we go.
Okay. Clock rolling at 5.5 minutes to go in the third period. Zacchaeus Hayes goes far to the right along with number 2, Ryan Warren. At the near side is number 9, Stephen Christopher. All right, got a timeout called by Daleville with 5:15 and 4/10 left in the third period. We're tied at 14 apiece. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Okay, 2nd and 9 for the Daleville Warhawks after the timeout.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. In motion comes Flowers. Pittman looks, fakes it over to number 13, cuts back to 30. He's going to get maybe back to the 32. Well, the way the guy's official standing on this side is at 31, so he's going to lose a yard. So it'll be third down.
3rd and 11.
I tell you what, between that down mark and that flag stick, that's more than a yard.
He's not holding it straight up either, so you don't really know.
He lost a yard and a half. That's why it looks like that.
Okay.
Because he got it at the 30.5-yard line.
He actually does.
Yep. Clock rolling at 4:35 left in the third. Pittman's your quarterback. Lone back in the backfield is number 13, LeBron Bloodshaw. Quarterback's looking for running room, and he's squirming and squirreling, and he's going to lose about another yard on the play. They're going to stop him just outside the 29, so that'll be 4th down, bring up a punting situation as the punter, LaMarcus Lumpkin, meanders out to the field. Clock continuing to move at the 4-minute mark of the 3rd period.
Yeah, he lost a yard or two on that, but it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, it could have been. Or he could have thrown the ball and not lost any. But anyway, it's 4th down. They better hurry. Oh, it's over his head.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he gets a boomer on it at about the 4-yard line. It hits at the 48, and it touched a Bulldog player, and they almost lost it.
That was quite a play. I got most of it.
Number 17, Corey Beatty. First time we've called his number tonight.
Okay, so Pike County has it on the 42. Okay.
Okay, 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line are the Bulldogs. We are tied at 14 apiece here. It's been a quite active 3rd quarter.
Yes. How that punter picked that ball up and kicked it like that, I don't know.
Sheer determination.
Yeah.
He probably practices that about 25 times a week.
Actually, they do practice that. You're right.
17 gets a ball, rounds the corner, crosses the 50, and a yellow hanky comes out, and it's in the backfield, so you know what that means.
Usually
Most likely it's holding, and that's the call. So that'll negate that run from the 42.
And we don't know how far back they'll go. The spot of the foul penalties are kind of weird sometimes.
Yeah, it's at the hanky is on the 39.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, you're right. So if that's the case, it's going to be second or repeat 1st down in a mile.
Yeah, it'll be 10 yards, so that'll make it. Well, no, they're going to do it from the line of scrimmage.
Okay, so it'll be 1st and 20.
So it'll be 1st and 20.
Okay.
From the 31.
Yeah, that negated a very nice run. I think he would have had a 1st down and everything, but
he was pretty close to 1st down territory on that run. Corey Beatty, first time we called his name, or actually 2nd time, and is a penalty play, but he picked up some pretty good yardage. He comes to the near side here with one across the way, 2 backs in the backfield with the quarterback. Hands off to, and there is nothing there for number 5, Timorian Tompkins. So he's going to lose more yardage. It's going to be 2nd and about 22.
Yeah, Daleville got number 5's number that time.
As we go under 3 minutes of the 3rd period. Second and forever.
And I can't put that on the screen.
Well, you put it up there and then put an exclamation mark.
Okay.
In motion is 17. He fakes a handoff. 16 gets it. 35, 37-yard line. Goes number 16. That's going to give him about a 6-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd and about 14.
Yeah, he got a little of her back, but not nearly enough.
You know, Brian, the way I'm looking at that jersey, I hope we've been calling the right number. Oh, Lord. You know, as big as they are on those jerseys and as far away in my eyesight, as bad as it is, it's 16 for the front, but it looked like 18 on the back. So we're going to stay with 16.
I think we should.
Shotgun formation, and we have a whistle. Dead ball foul.
Too much
illegal
time.
Substitution.
No, that was the delay of game, wasn't it?
Yeah, you're right. That is delay of game. With 2 hands like that, yeah, you're right.
Five more yards. Now we got 2nd and forever and 2. Or third and forever. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now it's 3rd and about 17. The forever went away on that play.
3rd and 2 yards shorter forever.
Yeah, 2 yards shorter forever. That's right. That's a good one. Minute 35 left in the third, still ticking. Shotgun formation for Lawson. In motions, number 8, Cowling. He looks to throw. Cowling is the intended receiver. It's going to be complete for a touchdown.
Wow.
Oh, man.
That's number 8.
And that's from, what was that from? The 37-yard line, so that's
63 yards.
63 yards. Wow.
It looks like both guys had it there for a second, but the right guy came down with it, depending on how you look at it. That definitely woke up the Pike County side over there. I don't know how far Brundage is from here, but it's a few miles.
Maybe 25 miles.
25, okay.
Well, maybe 35, I'm sorry. Because we're about 16 miles out of Dothan. So minute 15 left. 63-yard touchdown pass from Gerald Lawson to Stevie Smiley. And they put 6 points on the board. And the flag is, we'll see if they were drawn off sides or if they were offsides.
I think that pass was to number 8, though.
You think so? You're right, it is.
It was.
It is. I just missed. Thank you for correcting me on that.
Yeah, it's against the Bulldogs, so they're going to have to kick it 5 yards further now.
Yeah, so instead of from the 2, it'll be from the 7. That'll make it 17 yards.
Still further than I could kick one. I'd be looking to throw a ball 17 yards at my.
Well, he's going to put it down on the 15, so it'll make it a 25 yarder.
25-yarder, okay. Short field goal. But he has missed one, so.
Yep.
Could be interesting.
They fake it.
Oh.
Wide open in the end zone is number 7.
That is number 7. You're absolutely right. So that's a 2-point conversion.
So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. No, number 7 gets the conversion. You're right.
Right. Yeah, number 8 with the touchdown, number 7 with the 2-pointer. So that brings the score 22 for Pike County and 14 for Daleville.
Wow, what a razzle-dazzle on the extra point attempt. Thought it was going to be a point after touchdown. Turned in to be a fake and a 2-point conversion. So it's 22-14 now in favor of the Bulldogs. They've led for the first time in the game. And it's going to be fielded by number 13. And he crosses the 15. Slips at the 15-yard line. So the Warhawks will put the ball in play deep in their own territory at the 15-yard line.
I don't think he was tackled. I think he just slipped down.
He did. He was kind of hogging on Flowers. Flowers was back there about to pull it in, and 13 stepped in front, fumbles the ball, and therefore resulting in not a very good run back. Stopped at the 15-yard line.
So that's where they'll take over and start. 85 yards to go.
So about a minute and 8 seconds left in the third period. A lot of activity. We've had 30 points scored in this period alone, Brian.
I agree.
We started off at
6-0, yeah.
Yeah, 6-0.
You're right, 22 for one team and 8 for another. That's 30.
Oh, and the quarterback, Pittman, is thrown for a loss. So he's going to go back to the 16-yard line, so that'll be a 4-yard loss.
Yep.
It'll be 2nd and 14, this time from the 11.
Yeah, he had less than nowhere to go. I cannot believe the number of people here. It's been a while since I've been up here to Daleville, though. I need to come up here more often.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have them on next week as well. They play Dale County, but it's in Dale County.
Up on a housetop.
Yep, we'll sit on the roof in that one. 13, cross the 15, gets almost to the 20. Loose ball.
Pike County says they have it, but the referee said no.
That should be the last play of the third period.
It sure is.
And that's it. So with timeout on the field, the end of the third period, The score is the Pike County Bulldogs 22. Your hometown Daleville Warhawks stand at 14. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Wow, what a third quarter, man. Wow, what a quarter.
Yeah, 6 points in the whole first half and then 30 points in the third quarter.
Yeah, alone. So it's it's 3rd and 7. A keeper by the quarterback. He crosses the 20 and is going to fight for yardage to about the 22-yard line, which will bring up a 4th down play for the Warhawks.
Looks like he got out to about the 22, so that's going to be a little short.
Yeah, just a tad. Say 4 yards for sure.
They should punt.
No doubt about that. So back to punt will be number 8, Marcus Lumpkin for the Warhawks. No receivers gone back for the Bulldogs yet.
No, there's not.
But it'll be number 1. Jarrell Lawson normally is back there. Nice kick.
Nobody to catch it.
Okay, it's going to be downed at the 49-yard line by number 2 for Daleville, Ryan Warren. And that will put the good field position for the Bulldogs, who lead in this thing by 22-14.
Yeah, it's too bad that ball, when it hit, it didn't do one of those roll things because there was nobody there to stop it.
Yep, that's why they call it football, but because it's oblong.
It's never know where it's going to go.
Depends on how it hits when it hits the ground.
Yeah.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Their own 49-yard line of the Bulldogs. They lead 22-14. As we're early in the 4th quarter, goes number 16, crosses the line of scrimmage, 45. He's going to go forward about 7 or 8 yards. Number 16, LaMarcus Adair. He has definitely been the workhorse of this team tonight.
Yeah, he rips off 7 yards so quick you can't even catch up to him.
So it's going to be 2nd and 7. 10 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Wow, that was almost a fast quarter there.
Yeah. All right, hands off to 16 again, across the 40, 35, 30, down to the 27-yard line. What a run by number 16, LaMarcus Adair. That looked like a Wildcat formation. I believe number 16 took the snap. Stopped the clock moment. Oh, it's timeout for the Warhawks.
Right.
As they got to try to get things back together here with 10:21 and a half left in the ball game. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
And let's see, it's going to be at the 26-yard line. Number 3 gets the carry, and he's going to get to the line of scrimmage. That is the Daleville quarterback, Jonathan Pittman, who brought him down. He's playing a linebacker spot. So it's going to be 2nd and 11 as he loses a yard on the play as we go under 10 minutes of the ball game.
Yeah, he met that wall again, and that was it.
Yeah. 2nd and 11. Shotgun formation for Lawson. He hands off to number 16, Adair.
Horse collar.
And we got a flag.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be a face mask call or a horse collar. He didn't fall like it was a horse collar, but that could be the call.
And that was a good play, too.
Face mask.
Face mask, okay.
Well, we'll see if it's a personal foul, so it's definitely a
15er.
15er.
So they'll be down. Let's see if they go from the 26. That'll be down to the 11. 26 minus 15 is 11 most days.
Well, it's to the 15. Basically, what happened is they gave him a half the distance to the goal penalty.
Okay.
So it'll be 1st and 15 First and 5, first and 10 from the 15. I'll get it out in a minute.
There you go. You got it.
Clock back in motion. 9:35 left in the ball game. The Bulldogs lead it by 8. Looking to add more on. Number 5 turning the corner. He's shooting. He gets almost to the first down territory. It's like they're going to give him forward progress to about the 7 or 8 yard line.
Yep, looks like about what, 7 and 4? I'm 7 and 4. 2nd and 4.
Yeah. Hang with me there. We're still at the ball game. It's too early. It's too early to make a stop on the way home.
Oh.
Approaching 9 minutes of the ball game. It's 2nd and 5. They can still get a first down.
Right, without a touchdown.
And I don't think he got the first down. Uh-oh, we got a late flag, which usually means a face mask.
Oh, no, he threw that flag right up in there amongst all the players, so I couldn't see.
That stops the clock at 8:50.
Holding.
Oh, holding.
Offense.
Okay, back it up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So the Warhawks get a break on that one. So that'll back it up 10 yards. Back to the 18-yard line.
Right.
It's going to be 2nd down and 13 with 8:50 left in the ball game. Clock resumes play here on this 2nd down call. Hands off to number 6. He looks. He's going to score. Nope. Gets inside the 5. That ought to be enough for the first down.
Well, he had a head of steam there too, boy.
They stop the clock at 8:35. The ball carrier got it to the 4-yard line. Should be enough for a first down.
Yeah, that should be 1st and goal right there. I don't know what that 2nd down guy is doing, but.
Well, he's waiting until.
He's got to be told to move. That's right.
So it's going to be another 2 yards to the goal line.
So there was a penalty. Okay.
Yeah, face mask.
Now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2. 8:35 or 8:36 left. And we got the ball is just now whistled into play. As Lawson looks to snap, hands to number 5, and he doesn't make it.
No, he didn't.
He did not make it. So it'll be 2nd and goal. And they got it just outside the 1-yard line.
Yeah, he may have made a yard, but well, I mean, there isn't much to make there. You're either going to go in or you're not. So he got a yard.
2nd and goal from the 1.5. I don't know why they stopped the clock.
No,
8:26 and a half. 16 gets into the end zone on a 2-yard run for a touchdown.
Yep, 2-yard touchdown run. Another score for number 16. Gives them, should give them 28.
All right, with the score with 8:22 left is now 28-14 with the extra point attempt coming. Snap, placed down, he puts it in the air, and it's through the uprights this time. It's good.
It is, yep.
So with timeout on the field, 8 minutes, 22 seconds remaining, the score is 29 for the Bulldogs of Pike County and 22 for the Daleville Warhawks. 14 for the Daleville Warhawks. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Your score with 8:22 left is 29-14. 29 points in the second half scored by the Bulldogs of Pike County.
They did something at halftime because they couldn't do nothing in the first half.
They had some extra Gatorade or something during the half.
Yep.
End over end kick is going to be fielded at the 16, across the 25, trying to get to the 30, still on his feet to the 35, still on his feet, fighting for yardage At the 39-yard line is the Warhawks' number 2, Ryan Warren, and he made a pretty good go with it from about the 17.
Yep, 23-yard return. You can't complain about that.
No, not at all. And they got to pick up some yards here because they're down by 2 scores at least.
At least, well, 15 points. So.
Well, if they score and kick, that'd be 21.
Right.
Then if they score again and miss, that'd make it 27.
Yeah, they've got to score twice here just to even the score.
Possibly 3. Fakes a handoff to 13, across the 40, out of bounds at the 41-yard line goes number 7, Jonathan Pittman. Going to give him 2 yards on the carry.
He tackled himself, and he's quite mad with himself.
Yeah, there's been a lot of slipping and falling on this field tonight, and there's no way in the world it's wet.
I don't think so.
It might be just too dry.
That's possible.
Because we hadn't had a gully washer in several weeks.
It's been a while. I got a feeling that's all about to come to an end. Well, by the time this airs, it'll have come to an end.
Yeah, you're right. 7.5 minutes left. Passing to number 1 is overshot. Was intended for DeMarcus Flowers. And it looks like Flowers just gave up on it.
Yeah, it looks like he needed to keep running there because that pass wasn't even close.
Yeah,
and that quarterback's better than that.
Yeah, it fell incomplete. Stops the clock at 7:26.
Now I remember why we like the passing teams. So we can say that.
Yeah. All right, late getting the score, the call in. I got to hustle it here. Shotgun formation, just one wide out across the way. 13's a handoff. He gets it, crosses the 45, 46-yard line. That's going to pick up about 5 or 6 on the play, but it's not enough for first. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 4. Well, they're saying 4th.
Yeah, it is 4th.
They're calling it 4th and 3. That's the longest 3 I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
But the clock is continuing to roll here. It's at 6:50 as number 8 is in to kick it. This is Marcus Lumpkin. Precious seconds ticking off the clock as they try to get this play off. Down to 6:40. Still rolling. 4th down. Here's the snap from the punter. It's a short one.
It's a fake.
It's a fake. And they're not going to make it.
They did not.
They did not make it.
But they had to do something.
Yeah.
So I can't blame them for doing that.
The play was designed. He had number 42 open.
Should have chunked
Zacchaeus Hayes. But he could not, or didn't see him. So the ball goes over in downs in Warhawk territory at the 44-yard line, 1st and 10. And most important thing for the Warhawks is the fact that there's only 6 minutes and 27 seconds left for them to put a bunch of points on the scoreboard.
Yes, they have.
16 to win it, as a matter of fact. And speaking of 16, here he goes. 10, 15, 16, 17, 19 yards goes number 16, LaMarcus Adair. You can tell that defense is really wary here on that particular play.
Yeah, because he carried at least 3 Daleville people with him on that one.
Yeah, and all 14 yards. So 1st and 10 from the Warhawk 27. 6:07 left in motion. He's gonna be stopped at the 25 for the first time, but he keeps going. But he had already touched the ball, so it's going to be stopped at the 24-yard line.
24, yep.
Number 6 was the ball carrier, and we got holding against them, so it doesn't make any difference. The holding call will be from the previous spot, which will be the
Going back into the 37.
27. It'll get back to the 37. Well, yep, you're right. You did good on that. Your arithmetic in your head is working good tonight.
Even a blind squirrel can find a nut. So that's Oh, man.
We're 3/10 of a second under 6 minutes.
1st and 20.
1st and 20. In motion comes number 12. Hands off to 16. He's going. He's still on his feet. He gets inside the 30 to about the 28, 29-yard line, which will be 2nd and 12. All importantly, that clock is moving at the 5:35 mark.
If they keep running like this, that clock is going to really drop.
If they keep going, they'll run off the side of the earth. If they do that, that'd be done a Hank Snow, won't they?
Yeah.
They're moving on, in case you didn't catch that.
Oh, I remember that song.
2nd and 12. The workhorse again. He's at the 25, still on his feet to about the 22-yard line. Goes number 16. Man, I'm tired of calling his name. LaMarcus Adair.
Yeah, I'd like to know how many yards he has for the night.
Oh, man, don't you know it?
I bet you he feels every one of them.
Supposed to be keeping the stats. I'm calling the game.
I will have to look in the paper.
Boy, that's a good comeback on that one.
Yeah.
All right, we're 4.5 minutes left in the game.
Unofficially.
3rd and 5. In motion goes number 3. The snap takes it to guess who? And he's tackled for a loss of about 3 yards. So it's going to be 4th down and 8.
Daleville finally had enough of him.
Yeah, but, ordinarily you'd say, well, they held him. They're going to kick now. But I don't think that's the situation.
They're going to have to hold him. Yeah. They're going to have to hold him one more time if they want that ball back.
We'll be under 4 minutes when this goes into play. It's 4th and 8. 4th and 8 for the Bulldogs. Are in no hurry to get this one off. From the 25. Back to pass. He's looking, going for all the marbles.
Ooh, that was close.
It should have been a offensive
pass interference.
Should have been, because he tried to push number 8 down.
He did.
The intended receiver was Hall, and the defender was Lumpkin. But it just falls as a long incomplete pass.
Yeah, that could have went either way. I guess the ref figured, well, they got the ball back anyway, so.
Yeah, but he's not supposed to think that way.
So Daleville takes over 1st and 10 on the 25.
Yep.
75 yards to go, and they have the talent, they have the time, so let's see what happens.
So just over 3.5 minutes to score 16 points will be a miracle. But, the Lord does provide miracles.
He does.
We'll see if it's on the side of the Warhawks.
Dallas Cowboys scored 2 touchdowns in 9 seconds once, so, I mean.
All right, here we go. Pass is complete to 32 at the 30, 35. He was his. Well,
the ball hit the ground.
They're calling him down at the 29.
Yep. The 28, according to the ever so accurate PA announcer.
Yeah, but it's at the 28.
Come on, man. Clock's running.
So the clock continues to roll.
2nd and 7.
It's supposed to roll. That was a complete pass.
You're right.
All right, we're at approaching 3 minutes in the ball game. Down 29-14 are the Warhawks. Up the middle. Driving goes number 13. Bloodshaw. Not enough for the first down. It's going to be 4th and short. They'll go for it.
Well, yeah, it's 3rd and short, so they'll definitely go for it.
Yeah, okay. Well, I thought that was.
Yeah, LeBron Bloodsaw. He's another one. We've been calling his name several times tonight.
Oh, yeah.
It's a cool name, too.
Yeah, these guys won't have any trouble taking a nap tonight.
No, either that or they'll have cramps so bad they won't. I don't know how that works. I've never played football, so.
All right, shotgun formation for first down, complete to number 2 at the 49-yard line.
Wow, what a catch.
The Warhawks are still in it. They're going to mark it at the 50. 1st and 10, 2 minutes and 15 seconds remains in this contest. And they're down by 15 points.
That was quite a catch. He had to go upstairs to get that one, and he grabbed it out of the air, basically. A couple more of those, and be in business here.
All right, clock rolling at 2:05 left in the game. Reverses his field, got some room, but he's going to be tackled for a loss at the 45, so he's going to lose 5 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 15 with the clock rolling at 1:49.
Yeah, he might should have pitched that one, but you never know. It's a judgment call on his part, so.
Yeah, no, just think, and that is split-second decision too.
Yep. And then you get in traffic and you can't pitch it because the other team will end up with it. So to catch 22.
1:25 left in the game. Clock continuing to roll. 1:20 at the snap. He keeps it. Going to be run out of bounds. No, they're going to say his knee hit before he went out. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 16 with a minute left. So Pike County made the 35-mile jaunt down to Daleville tonight, and they're going to drive back that 35 miles with a victory.
Yeah, I thought Daleville would do a little better against them, but Pike County, once they started scoring, man, couldn't stop them.
I'm telling you, 29 points in the second half alone.
Yeah, which is funny because 0 in the first half.
Yeah. 2 wide outs across the way, 1 to the near side. Back to pass. He looks. Falls incomplete. The intended receiver.
Where was he?
Well, I don't know where he was, but the ball was almost caught by number 8, Deshaun Cowling.
Yeah, Pike County guy was closer than anybody.
Yep, so it's 4th down with 30 seconds left.
They're going to punt. Well, they're going to line up to punt.
Yeah.
Last time they didn't.
All right, number 53 coming into the game late. That's Eric Roberts. 30.3 seconds remaining.
Uh-oh.
And the snap's over his head. He kicks it again. And it's going to be downed at the 48-yard line with 18 seconds remaining.
Man, that's 2 disasters he's averted.
So
18 seconds to go, so they'll probably just kneel on it, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah. That's all they got to do.
Yeah, no sense monkeying around. Was it a 25-second clock that you get?
Yeah. Once they call it in play.
Right.
Now it's 25 seconds left to get the playoff.
Exactly.
And only 18 seconds left in the game. But they got to snap it.
They do?
Anyway, yeah, they got to snap it. They got to snap it once. First and 10. Lawson takes the snap, flag on the play, stops the clock at 15.4 seconds.
Is that illegal substitution? I was wondering because
I don't know. We'll
Pike
see.
County was running on and off the field there.
Illegal
No false
procedure
start.
against
Okay.
the offense.
Well, we got to do it again. First and 15.
So they lost 2.6 seconds, so there'll be 15.4 left.
In the game that'll never end.
From the 44-yard line of the Warhawks. I mean, excuse me, of
the Bulldogs, right.
It's going to be a disappointing homecoming loss for the Warhawks tonight.
Yeah.
They were well in control at the beginning of the third quarter, but disaster hit by the end of the third quarter. That ball is knee takes a knee, so the clock rolls. We're under 6 seconds.
Yep, that's going to be
That's going to wind up the ball game.
end of the game.
And so the Pike County Bulldogs are going to walk away victorious, 3-3 on the year, and 2-2 in region play. And the Warhawks are going to fall to 3-3 on the year and 2-2.
Same thing
in region play. So that's the end of the ball game. Final score 29 for Pike County, 14 for the Daleville Warhawks. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
You've been watching High School Football Game Night, presented by Scenic Cable Network and Productions. Join us again next time.